Hey there, wonderful listeners. Welcome to podcast episode 5. Today, we are going to explore a topic that to me makes sense to do, especially following on from the previous episode where I talk about the differences between personal values and beliefs. I think that this is an engaging topic, a topic that really touches the very core of who we are as individuals. So let's dive in. Personal values and beliefs often work together, right? They're intertwined, yet they hold very distinct positions in shaping our identities, influencing our actions. Now, to understand this better, I think it's really important that we start by defining these two concepts. So let's start with personal values. They are the fundamental principles that guide our decisions, our actions, and our behaviors. They reflect what we consider important and hold dear to our hearts. Our values are the compass. They're the compass that helps us navigate through all of the life choices that we have, and there are so many. Remember when you were a kid and all you wanted to do was be an adult? I think if we'd known just how many choices were involved, we wouldn't be in such a hurry. Our values really, they shape our perceptions, they shape our attitudes and the way that we interact with the world. Okay, so picture personal values as the glowing beacons that light up our life paths. These principles are like some secret recipe that guides our actions, our decisions, and our behaviors. So, like I said, they're the compass that leads us towards a life full of purpose and fulfillment. Now, personal values they encompass a wide range of areas, right? Such as honesty, integrity, compassion, equality, freedom, loyalty, and there are so many more. They are deeply rooted in our upbringing, our culture, and our personal experiences. And values act as, I've said compass, but a guiding light, I suppose, providing a sense of purpose and helping us align our actions with what we hold as morally and ethically significant. They're the ones that remind us to embrace honesty, kindness, integrity, compassion, and many of those other beautiful qualities. So they're the guiding stars that help us navigate the twists and turns of life, ensuring that we stay true to ourselves and what we hold dear. Okay, so let's explore beliefs. Now, beliefs are our deeply held convictions or opinions about the world or about ourselves and about other people. They are often influenced by the values, but are more specific. So our beliefs can be religious, political, social, even personal, shaping, the lens through which we perceive reality. So picture beliefs as the colourful spices that add zest to the dish of life. I am on a roll with my recipe analogy today. They're like the unique toppings that give our experiences and perspectives their distinct flavours. Beliefs are our deeply held convictions or opinions about the world, ourselves, and everything in between. Now, beliefs can be conscious or unconscious. They can be inherited from our upbringing, or they can be acquired through our experiences and our education. They can be empowering, and they can definitely be constraining or even limiting, depending on their influence on our thoughts and behaviors. While beliefs can evolve and change over time, they often form the foundation of our decision-making processes and so shape our worldwide view. Now, beliefs come in all shapes and sizes, from the philosophical to the whimsical. They can be about religion and politics and social issues, or even our personal preferences. They're the glasses we wear that shape the way we see the world, adding that extra punch to our thoughts and actions. Okay, so now let's think about what it's like when we add these two together. What do we get? We get, well, personal values and beliefs are like a dance. They're like dance partners. I'll move on from the recipe. They're like dance partners who bring out the best in each other. So they're a team, right? While personal values provide the foundation, beliefs give them a splash of personality and individuality. So together, they create this harmonious blend that guides our choices and shapes our outlook. All right, let's get out of my whimsical talk this morning. Guiding our choices. So let's have a think about that. Personal values, as I've said, they act as this compass that guides our choices and actions on a daily basis, right? They help us make those decisions that align with what we consider important and meaningful. So, for example, if honesty is one of our core values, we are more likely to prioritize truthfulness in our interactions and avoid any situations that might compromise that. Now, on the other hand, beliefs influence our perspectives and our lens that we, through which we interpret the world, and they shape our opinions and attitudes, which in turn affect how we respond to different situations. So, for instance, if we hold a belief in the power of education, we might actively seek out opportunities for learning and advocate for educational initiatives. See how they can sort of play together there. So shaping our relationships, let's think about that. Personal values play a significant role in our relationships. When we share common values with others, it fosters a sense of connection and understanding. So, for example, if both parties value compassion, it creates a really strong foundation for empathy and support in a friendship or romantic relationship. On the other hand, beliefs can sometimes create the differences or even conflicts in a relationship. So people with different beliefs may have contrasting perspectives on various topics, such as politics, religion, or social issues. And this is likely, right? Because we will have been brought up in different ways. We will have had different education. We will just have had different experiences. So it makes sense that we will have different beliefs. What we need to do is have respectful dialogue, conversation, and open-mindedness, which then can help bridge the gaps between those differences and I guess foster an understanding and tolerance of those different beliefs, even though we might have the same value. I hope you're still with me. It's deep today, deep. What about how personal values and beliefs influence our personal growth and even our well-being? Well, personal values play a vital role in our personal growth and well-being. When our actions and decisions are in alignment with our values, we experience a sense of authenticity and fulfillment. So, for example, if personal growth is a core value, We might actively seek out opportunities for learning and self-improvement, which contributes to our overall well-being. Beliefs, on the other hand, can impact our mindset and our resilience. So positive and empowering beliefs can bolster our confidence and motivation, which helps us overcome challenges and pursue our goals. Now, conversely, limiting beliefs can hinder our progress and create self-doubt. Who hasn't experienced that at some point? By identifying, which is what I like to do with my clients, is identify this and then challenge these limiting beliefs. Then we actually foster personal growth and we cultivate a more positive mindset. Okay, I have got really heavy today. I just felt that this was a really important topic for us to consider. And many times we get really confused, and I see a lot of conflict and frustration with clients that come through because they're not understanding the differences between what they hold dear, but then the beliefs and how they can either limit their actions towards having what they hold dear, or can really limit and be a real challenge when they're trying to communicate with their partners or in the workplace. So these can really be a battle with each other at some point. And so I think it's really important to understand the differences between the two. They are not the same, but it is so important to see how they interact together. Because sometimes when we are feeling stuck and we are not living the life that we are designed to be living, we wonder why. And we get frustrated and we get upset and we start the self-doubt and we start losing our confidence and we start constantly questioning ourselves. And so that is where a lot of the times with my clients we'll actually begin. We begin looking at those sorts of things because it can be really small shifts that we need to make. Okay, again, I realize I've gone deep, deep and heavy today. So let's leave it there. I really do think it's a great place to end this particular episode. I hope you enjoyed the discussion and really can now see the difference between the personal values and beliefs and how they, I hope the examples that I've given you can really see how they play in our daily lives. Remember, each day is an opportunity to live authentically and to embrace the unique combination that really does make you, you. I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your own personal values and beliefs. Take a moment to think about how are they manifesting in your daily life? And are they aligned with the kind of person that you aspire to be? And if not, is that important to you to change? So by understanding the differences and really actively living in accordance with our values and beliefs, we really will start to lead this more meaningful and fulfilling lives that we all say that we want. Okay, again, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And if you haven't listened to the previous episode, it might be worth doing that and you'll have a better understanding why I've jumped into today's topic. Okay, until next time, I want you to keep shining brightly and really living true to your values and beliefs. Be the unique person that you were designed to be.